We're announcing one of the largest transformations in the global automotive business, full stop.
We have a lot of positive momentum. In many ways, Ford is on a roll. We have this opportunity of a lifetime.
This will be a really big change and modernization of the way we're going to do business.
We've decided to create two separate auto businesses. Ford Blue, that'll focus on our internal combustion engine vehicles like Bronco and F-150, and Ford Model E, which will focus on connected digital vehicles.
We're taking the best of Ford and we're unleashing it.
And it's going to enable Ford to outperform both those legacy automakers who aren't doing this and the electric vehicle competitors who don't have our assets like body engineering and large-scale manufacturing. Why now? This is the single biggest opportunity to change, to win. Ford Model E will take a clean sheet approach. It'll empower innovation and deliver a breakthrough electric vehicle portfolio, but do it at millions of vehicles of scale.
Model E will be responsible also to develop software and technologies that are delivered to all parts of the Ford enterprise, not just EVs.
And then there's connectivity on top of it, bringing services and experiences to our customers on a regular basis, making their vehicles better.
To really create something that's breakthrough, that's going to differentiate Ford and Lincoln and create another century of prosperity for our company.
Ford Blue will build out Ford's vibrant portfolio of internal combustion powered vehicles.
Bronco and Ranger and F-150, Super Duty, Mustang, those vehicles aren't going anywhere.
I want to emphasize that. We are going to invest in internal combustion engines.
And Ford Blue is going to be the profit engine of Ford, delivering the lifeblood to fund our future.
We're going all in for our customers. We're creating insanely great vehicles.
So it's really about the best of both worlds. These two separate businesses come together and we get to harness the strengths of both.
The Ford Blue and the Model E families of vehicle brands, they're going to strengthen each other. The capabilities and technologies are going to flow from one to the other business, and that's just not possible for our competitors. Ford Blue and Model E will be supported by Ford Pro, Ford Drive, our mobility business, of course, Lincoln brand, and Ford Credit.
To sum it up, we're all in. We're spending $5 billion on BEVs in 2022. We're increasing our overall capital allocation to BEVs, while also continuing to invest in our iconic nameplates on the ICE side of the business. As we do that, we will sharpen how we allocate capital and what we expect in return. The stakes are high, but so are our ambitions. A 10% company-adjusted EBIT margin with more than 2 million EVs, which is 1/3 of our global vehicle volume within 4 years.
What I see in the eyes of my teammates, from the factory floor to the C-suite, everyone in between, is that they recognize that it's time to change at Ford. That Ford has an opportunity like it has not had for almost 100 years, but it will require change. And if we embrace that change, the company's future will be sustainable, and that gives us all purpose.